Hi everybody, I did it. I got my BSN. I'm finished. Woo! Was it really necessary? Let's talk about that. And do I want to go on? Let's talk about that. And if you like what you see here, then I ask that you like, subscribe, and follow for more. I'm Stacy. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're coming back, I'm so glad to have you. So I've talked about my BSN in lots of videos. I did graduate. I think that's a controversial topic in nursing. Do I need my BSN? I think the answer is a resounding no, depending on what you want to do in nursing if you want to get your BSN. Oh, that's better. I feel like Harry Potter or a church man in this outfit. That's so much better. So is it really necessary to get your BSN in nursing? For me, I felt it was something that I've worked for and wanted to achieve for many years. I have been a nurse since 2001 when I started with my LPN journey, and then I became an RN in 2013. And I had always planned to become a BSN and work my way to my MSN and potentially FNP. That's been my goal for many years now. I had a date set in mind for it. I think, though, that I've worked with many nurses who have been nurses for 30 plus years that don't ever plan to get their BSN, and they're doing just fine. They are managers, they are leaders, they are innovators, and they do not have those initials behind their name, and I have mad respect for them. So I think when it comes to getting your bachelor's degree, it does depend on what you want to do personally in your career. I do have to celebrate mine because it's been a long time coming. I'm 48 and I finally made it. I want you to know that I started that thing in 2023 doing part-time online. And today, when I saw the congratulations confetti on the website of my university, I just wanted to cry. I went and took pictures with my family. I can now write BSN behind my name. I feel like I worked really hard to get there and I'm proud of it. Does it make me superior? Absolutely not. No, not in any way. But it is an achievement that I felt I needed for myself in my career path. The next thing I want to do is work toward my FNP, and I'm asking myself if I want to jump right in or wait a little bit. But the reality of it is I'll probably have to jump right back in at my age because I don't think I have any more weight in me, and I don't think I have any more fresh starts or do-overs. I need to just keep on the path and get it done. So my next goal is FNP, MSN. I did look at the DNP programs. I don't feel that I will ever get to that level of nursing. I think if you're young and you want to get your DNP, I think that's amazing. I'm not so certain how I feel about things. I guess I'm going to find out what happened with the legislation and the loans and all of those things because I fear that it may be affected. However, I'm still going to go for it. I'm still going to try for it because I still think it's important and part of my dream for my path. And it probably won't happen by the time I'm 50, which was what my goal was, to be a nurse practitioner by the time I'm 50. But I do believe that even if it's not exactly at the time that I'm 50, I'm still on the path of the goal and the dream that I set for myself in my career. And I think that as nurses, it's important to decide what's important to you as a nurse and how that looks for your career path. Whether that be that you're a CNA, because God, I love my CNAs, and I was one. Whether that be that you want to stop at LPN, that is perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with being an LPN, LVN, that is a nurse also. Whether you just want to have your associate's degree, whether you want to stop at your bachelor's degree, or whether you just want to go all the way to DNP. That's not for me. I don't believe, but I do hope to get my MSN and my FNP, and I just wanted to celebrate my achievement because I worked so very hard for it, and I can't believe that I actually made it. There were times when I thought, I can't do this. I don't know what I'm thinking. Am I going to pass this class? And every time I passed, it was a small win that led to a big win for me. Personally. Again, I want to say that each person is an individual in their career, and I feel that you can only decide what's right for you in your career. But I wonder, how how did you decide what university you wanted to use to become to get your MSN? If there's any MSN nurses out there, I would love to hear your input on schools for FNP. I am thinking of going with a program within my state just for the out-of-state cost, because I did go to an out-of-state university online and did pay out-of-state fees because I wasn't a resident of the state. So there was that fee on my degree. And I was just wondering if it would be worth it to go within my state, which does happen to be Texas, or whether I wanted to seek other programs that have a good reputation. I would love to hear some feedback on that. And if you have any questions about your BSN, your journey, you just want to talk about it, I'd love to hear that in the comments. I'm always about a little chit chat. My husband's been trying to get me to go live. Would anybody be interested in that? Questions and answers, hospice, nursing, CNA, LPN, RN, the works. I would love to chit chat, but I'm not a go live kind of person, but the husband's been really trying to get me to do that. Anyway, I finally got that BSN. And I am ecstatic for today and nervous about tomorrow because I need to get going on my next steps. And I think that starting another journey, I mean, it was hard doing all those projects and working full time. And working full time is the only option for me. So if anybody knows of a program that you can go to part-time and make it, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you like what you see here, then I ask that you like, subscribe, and follow for more, and share, share, share. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.